Which of the following statements are true regarding the command IP route 172.16.4.0.255.255.019.2.168.4.2? A1 and 2. B2 and 4. C3 and 4. D. All of the above. The correct answer is 1 and 2. Which command displays RIP routing updates? A. Show IP route. B. Debug IP RIP. C. Show protocols. D. Debug IP route. The correct answer is Debug IP RIP. Which statement is true regarding classless routing protocols? A. 1, 3 and 5. B. 3 and 4. C. 2 and 5. D. None of the above. The correct answer is 2 and 5. You have the following routing table. Which of the following networks will not be placed in the neighbor routing table? A. 172.16.30.0. B. 192.168.30.0. C. 10.0.0.0. D. All of them will be placed in the neighbor routing table. The correct answer is 10.0.0.0. What is split horizon? A. Information about a route should not be sent back in the direction from which the original update came. B. It splits the traffic when you have a large bus horizon physical network. C. It holds the regular updates from broadcasting to a downed link. D. It prevents regular update messages from reinstating a route that has gone down. The correct answer is information about a route should not be sent back in the direction from which the original update came. What command is used to stop RIP routing updates from exiting out an interface but still allow the interface to receive RIP route updates? A. Router config if no routing. B. Router config if passive interface. C. Router config router passive interface is 0. D. Router config router no routing updates. The correct answer is router config router passive interface is 0. Two connected routers are configured with RIP routing. What will be the result when a router receives a routing update that contains a higher cost path to a network already in its routing table? A. The updated information will be added to the existing routing table. B. The update will be ignored and no further action will occur. C. The updated information will replace the existing routing table entry. D. The existing routing table entry will be deleted from the routing table and all routers will exchange routing updates to reach convergence. The correct answer is the update will be ignored and no further action will occur. You type debug IP RIP on your router console and see that 172.16.10.0 is being advertised to you with a metric of 16. What does this mean? A. The route is 16 hops away. B. The route has a delay of 16 microseconds. C. The route is inaccessible. D. The route is queued at 16 messages a second. The correct answer is the route is inaccessible. The corporate router receives an IP packet with a source IP address of 192.168.214.20 and a destination address of 192.168.22.3. Looking at the output from the corporate router, what will the router do with this packet? A. The packet will be discarded. B. The packet will be routed out the S00 interface. C. The router will broadcast looking for the destination. D. The packet will be routed out the floor A00 interface. The correct answer is the packet will be discarded. If your routing table has a static RIP and an IGRP route to the same network, which route will be used to route packets by default? A. Any available route. B. RIP route. C. Static route. D. IGRP route. The correct answer is static route. What is route poisoning? A. It sends back the protocol received from a router as a poison pill which stops the regular updates. B. It is information received from a router that can't be sent back to the originating router. C. It prevents regular update messages from reinstating a route that has just come up. D. It describes when a router sets the metric for a downlink to infinity. The correct answer is it describes when a router sets the metric for a downlink to infinity. Which of the following is true regarding RIPv2? A. It has a lower administrative distance than RIPv1. B. It converges faster than RIPv1. C. It has the same timers as RIPv1. D. It is harder to configure than RIPv1. The correct answer is it has the same timers as RIPv1. A network administrator views the output from the show IP route command. A network that is advertised by both RIP and IGRP appears in the routing table flagged as an IGRP route. Why is the RIP route to this network not used in the routing table? A. IGRP has a faster update timer. B. IGRP has a lower administrative distance. C. RIP has a higher metric value for that route. D. The IGRP route has fewer hops. The correct answer is IGRP has a lower administrative distance. What does RIPv2 use to prevent routing loops? A. 1 and 3. B. 2, 3 and 5. C. 2 and 5. D. 3 and 4. The correct answer is 2 and 5. Which two of the following are true regarding the distance vector and link state routing protocols? A. 1 only. B. 3 only. C. 2 and 3 only. D. None of the above. The correct answer is 2 and 3 only. IGRP uses which of the following as default parameters for finding the best path to a remote network? A. 1 and 3. B. 3 and 5. C. 2, 3 and 5. D. All of the above. The correct answer is 3 and 5. Network 206.143.5.0 was assigned to the Acme Company to connect to its ISP. The administrator of Acme would like to configure one router with the commands to access the Internet. Which commands could be configured on the gateway router to allow Internet access to the entire network? A. 1 only. B. 3 only. C. 1, 2 and 4. D. 1 and 4. The correct answer is 1 and 4.